Hello everybody, welcome back to Dark Souls 3. I am the Orca Theory. We are now at the high wall of Lothric. I had a little hiccup in the recording before traveling here, but the only thing you missed was me nonchalantly moving over to the bonfire and then warping over here, so you didn't miss much. Here is very interesting. We have the coiled sword, or at least a replica of it, with what appears to be a Lord Vessel, and I can't quite zoom in on it right now, but the Lord Vessel is very important to the Dark Souls 1 lore, and to see it here is very, very, very interesting. I'm going to be talking about the Lord Vessel a little bit later, because for the DLC especially, it looks like it's going to be playing somewhat of a prominent role, or something like the Lord Vessel. So, here we go. We are going to Lothric's High Wall. I almost said High Lothric, but fuck me, right? And this is the place. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. And much like the other Dark Souls games, SoulsBourne games, if you can see a location, you will probably end up all over it. And right now, if you're familiar with the game, the Sage's Grand Archives are over there in that direction. Hey guys. And we cross the upper bridge up there to get to the Twin Princes. That lower bridge there, I believe, is where we actually encounter the Dragon Slayer armor. Down there, we can already see the Cathedral of Blue, or what became the Cathedral Blue, anyways. And around this corner, can't quite see it, but across the alleyway over there is our ultimate destination. So, getting a lay of the land, but we will continue on here. We got a bonfire right away. I'm not particularly sure why this is here, other than just a fast travel destination. That's what it appears to me. So, we get a couple different ways we can go, and like I said, I'm going to play this the way I, would just normally play it. This isn't going to be like a guide or a walkthrough. I'm just going to be kind of playing it as just a general LP. Having been through this game before, I know roughly what I'm doing. Take care of those guys real quick. If they can start screaming, but if they finish their screams, then it wakes up certain enemies around them, and you do not want that. Firebombs are always good. These guys are interesting. These are hollows. This is what happens to people when they lose their humanity. And these guys have very clearly lost their humanity, and they're praying to these weird tree things that appear to be human. And they're all rising up, clambering up, and they're all looking more or less towards Lothric Castle, off in the distance there. These branches look awfully similar to those pilgrim butterflies that we see later on in the game. My assumption is that these are the pilgrim butterflies, or at least the early stages of what will become the pilgrim butterflies. Basically, everything in this game is trying to move towards Lothric Castle for one reason or another. And these hollows especially. Interesting. So we're going to actually take out this guy. Just because. And I do want to take out this guy, because he does come alive. Alright. We've got another screamy dude over here. So take him out. Interrupt. Good. Because you can see these three guys here that have some lights on them. They will wake up if he completes his stuff. Deserter trousers. Nice. Okay, let's take these guys out. Nice, one swipe. I like this. This was implemented in Bloodborne, and they kept it for Dark Souls 3. The R2 attack, or right trigger. I'm playing on a 360 controller right now. Whoa, hey guy. You can actually charge it up and time it. So you see right there, I did a stabbing attack. I did that with the right trigger, R2, whatever you happen to believe in here. And if I feel like, oh, he's coming in for an attack, I can actually launch it before it completes the full animation. Takes away some of the damage potential, but timing is everything in these games. And now I have my binoculars. I don't need that. I'm going to put my binoculars in this slot, just so I can make use of them. And this actually gives us a nice up-close look at, here's the top of the Sage's Grand Archives. We'll be talking about those folks soon. There is the connecting bridge going to Lothric Castle. There's the top of Lothric Castle. That's where one of our final bosses is located. Really cool how you can see that from the beginning of the game. That's definitely the Dragon Slayer armor bridge. Yeah, because there's that room that has the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant. Okay. And you can see here, there's been some massive death and decay. We've got a dragon here that's clearly dead, not going to wake up. He actually hides a treasure for us, believe it or not. Come back around this side of the wing, drop down here. Just be careful not to fall off the ledge. Grab this booty, and you get the gold pine resin. Sick nasty. Gives us a chance to get this guy, and this is just down the stairs from Screaming Lantern Dude. So, worth it to come up there. The gold pine resin, having it that early is really, really nice. Gold pine resin typically does really well against most bosses. So, having it would be nice. Oh. I was just being sloppy there. I believe there's actually a little lip. Yep, there is. Okay, so we're continuing on. Soul of a deserted corpse, kind of useless. Nice to just cash in if we need it last minute. Take out this guy. Easy way to take out those shield folks. Just give them a good kick. Alright, here's where things... Because I know where the Claymore... Oh, he comes in early. There's always a bridge. There is always a dragon, without fail. Okay. I really want that Claymore. Shit, I went too far. Okay. Before he breathes again. Claymore, got it. Get out of my way. Before he breathes again. Is he not gonna breathe again? Yes, he is. See you later, sucker. So yeah, I just got lucky on that timing. Normally he just spams that fire until either you're dead or whatever. But the fire damage isn't like all that great, so you can just do what I did and just roll through the damage and to keep up the movement. And there aren't a ton of these in this game, but check this out. This is our first mimic. And if you're confused about which ones are mimics, there's a couple different cues you can look at. The chain is the big one. If the chain is facing forward, that means it's a mimic. Normally the chains wrap around the backside here, and those are just regular chests. If the chain is facing forward, that's a mimic. But you can also take a look at the actual box, and hopefully you can see it's breathing. It's moving up and down. You might actually be able to see the teeth when it breathes up again. Nah, he's waiting for me now. Oh, there he goes. He's breathing. Yeah, you can see the teeth a little bit. Do I have a... Because if you throw a Lloyd's Talisman at those guys, you can actually get the loot without having to worry about anything else. I don't have one, so let's do it the old-fashioned way. These guys are not typically a problem. You don't get the grab attack. Just be mobile. Watch your stamina. Wait for an attack. Does the kick. I think it's not too bad. Just wait for the attacks. If you get the grab attack, you're dead. So just make sure you time the roll very carefully. This guy gives you the deep battle axe. This is the first infused weapon you can encounter in this game. Just a standard battle axe, but it's got the deep, which if I understand correctly, the deep is more or less the dark from Dark Souls 2. It's a similar sort of mechanic. Claymore. We can actually use this Claymore now. And as you can see, it doesn't fit with my strength requirements, but you can two-hand if you have, I think, 75% of the actual requirements. So we are actually going to do that. Can I still keep my shield out and still... Nope. I have a super heavy roll. Okay. And that brings me down. So now I got my fast roll, I've got a Claymore. I have to two-hand it. We have a couple different stances we can do. Okay, excellent. And I need to go up that ladder. So now going forward, I want to bring up, just looking at the character screen, I need to bring my endurance and vitality up so that I can use a shield, but strength needs to come to 16. And that is basically the minimum for all my stats at this point. So as I go forward with souls hunting and all that garbage, that's something to just keep an eye on. Is he coming out? He is coming out. I do not want to activate him. I'm not comfortable enough with this weapon. We'll just let him saunter off, and he will just saunter off. He will just leave. He'll just fuck right the fuck off. Oh, nice. Okay, stick around here, make sure he doesn't see me. Whoop, okay, so we get a forward lunge. I thought it was a side slash, but it's not. Soul of a deserted corpse. We have an ambush to our left. Oh wow, we can actually tank some of that hit. Okay. Before I go down there, I do want to come back up here. Because there is, in fact, a bonfire. And you get a good look at the dragon from over there. Let's just activate the bonfire real quick. Let's take a look at that dragon. Every game there's a dragon. Every game. And the detail on these guys has just gotten better with each game. I actually like the design from Dark Souls 1, the Hellkite Drake. That's probably my favorite dragon design from each of the games. And this is very reminiscent of that. The scales on the back, the way the wings are frayed at the end like that. Almost like feathers. Very, very cool. Okay, so let's rest. Just kind of top ourselves off here. I've got a number of souls, so we're just going to take a quick stop back at Firelink. Level up just a smidge. Yeah. He's still here. He will actually move around. Unlike the other games where the Crestfallen Warrior basically just stands still the entire game, our buddy will move around, so. Let's talk to you now, huh?
Welcome home, Ashen One.
Thanks.
Speak thine heart's desire.
I would like to level up.
Well, then touch the darkness within me.
Well,
take nourishment.
It's not the best pickup line I've ever heard, but I have heard worse. What is a bigger deal? Probably strength. I could bring that up to 15. That's fine.
Farewell, Ashen One.
I actually forget what because there are soft limits on each one of these stats. In previous games, I think Dark Souls 1, it was 40 for vigor and endurance, and 50 for strength and dexterity. I think that's the way it worked. It was different for each game, and I'm pretty sure it's similar to Dark Souls 1 here. Actually, I think I have a Titanite shard, so I might be able to upgrade this. Reinforced weapon. I can. I've got 2, so I can make this a +1 right away. Just get that right off the bat.
Be careful.
Great. Okay. Now let's keep moving on. Let's head back to the tower on the wall. I like how they named the bonfires this time. You know, Dark Souls 1 had kind of just generic names. It was basically the name of the zone. Dark Souls 2 gave it a little bit of flourish. You actually get bonfires for each boss in this game now, which is really, really cool. I enjoy that, because, you know, because sometimes you like the name of a boss, and just seeing the boss's name gets you so hype. Alright. So we are headed back down here. These enemies are going to respawn, so when you come back down here, just make sure that he crosses that threshold into the courtyard on the other side before you do anything. Oh! That was unexpected. Ha ha! Threw me off. And there's a guy right there. Okay. Then he comes. Nice. Okay, so that's a good application for that that thrusting R2. Always good to have a nice, like, thrust attack like that, where you throw your weapon forward. Because every once in a while you get cornered in a tight space. Now, you can go south here, down the stairs, but the only thing that's at the end of that is Grey Rat, who's going to be one of our favorite vendor friends, and I have no use for him right now. He actually, because I don't have the key to open up his cell just yet. Give it to you guys, and... Whoa! I missed. There we go. This is a much longer weapon than the longsword, so just top myself off a little bit. Let's see if I can do this in one hit, because this could be a problem for me. Let's actually equip some firebombs, because this could get hairy. I apologize if it does. Did I get him? I got him. You saw him kind of explode there at the end. He becomes a lot like Udix Gundyr, where he just goes absolutely nuts and forms one of those blob monsters. Oh, no, no! No, 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 no. Gotcha. Raw gem. Fantastic. Don't need a raw gem right now, but that might be kind of nice for something like the bandit's knife, or like a just general mobility dex weapon that I'm not going to be using all that much, but want some power out of when I need it. Okay, we need to go down here. There's that guy there. Let's see if I can pelt him from here. I can. Whoop. Okay. Didn't quite work out the way I wanted. We don't actually want to go there right now. We want to come in here. We got some business. First business is Spearman McSpearsy. And I believe this is the same weapon art as the longsword, so... Shit. Gotcha. Yeah, that first R1 weapon art from those types of weapons, it'll actually break the poise on an enemy character. So someone like that has a huge, huge, huge tower shield up, and has tons of poise, you could just do that, and he'll, make short work of him. Oh, shit. Get out of there. That was a sticky situation. Okay. Let's just top off. Okay. And there is a guy back here who will be an issue if I don't take care of him now. Undead Hunter Charm. That's what they're calling it. They're not Lloyd's Talismans anymore. They're Hunter's Charms, whatever. Same basic purpose. They prevent Estus. Whoop! Gotta get used to that. Gotta get used to that length. Okay. Whoop! I'm getting super lucky here. Oh, come on. There we go. Gotta get good. Gotta get good, folks. This is good I'm playing through this. I am super rusty. And if I'm going to be playing the DLC with any sort of respect, I need to absolutely get good. Let's go, yeah. Whoa! Forgot you were there. And I believe there are broadsword. Not a bad weapon if you can get it this early. Different moveset from the longsword. A little bit more damage. Yeah, and here we go. Now we get an upper look at this section, because this can be a real party room if you don't know what you're doing down here. Green Blossom, handy. Stamina regeneration, always good. Can I actually... I've had the timing on this once upon a time. I don't know if I still have it. Nope. Nope. Okay. I need to move down a level. Not sure what that level is. Alright. Come along through here. Alright, we'll just do the party room vanilla, because I totally forget how to approach that room from the top. So let's just do this regular style. Or did I have to go down this way? Anybody coming up? Nope. Might be able to do it from here. And you see here's a chest that is not a mimic. You get the silver kite shield. That's actually a very handy shield. I believe that, because most shields when you press L2 will do a parry animation. Certain shields in this game will allow you to do weapon arts. Oh, here we go. Nope, that did not work out. Now he's coming for me. This guy isn't too bad. Whoop. Gotcha. Didn't work out? Kinda did. Gotcha. The dogs are the real issue. Let's see if I can get that pooch. Oh, yeah! And you can see him rolling around. That is a lot more prevalent in this game than the other games. Where fire has that kind of good burning effect. In Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2, hitting certain enemies with the fire will make them, like, when they die, they'll go through a specific animation. In this game, it actually affects their animations to a point where they can't operate correct. Good, 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 good. Oh, I like the claymore. I wonder when you can get the Zwei. The Zweihanda. When that occurs. Get out of the way. And you see there, you have to be careful of your stamina. Because there, I was kind of low on stamina. Could probably get another hit in. Didn't want to risk it. Estus Shard. Very good. Whoop. Dogs. Doggos. Gotcha. You are not dead. Gotcha. Okay. You are ragdolled. Ragdolled to shit. Okay, cell key. This'll get us to Grey Rat. So we're gonna be doing some backtracking here. Make sure we get to Grey Rat in time for the wedding. What is this? I forget which item this is. Titanite shard. Worth it. Do I want to go down here yet? Is there anything even back here? Or is this just a... yeah, it's just a shortcut down to the pavilion. Don't really need to do that yet. We actually need to go back up here. Go back up the stairs. We're gonna find Grey Rat. Because we want to unlock him. He'll be one of our vendors, one of our big quest lines. Because the quest lines in all the Dark Souls games, they have different lengths depending on who you're working with. Some of them are relatively short, some of them are relatively long. Grey Rat is one of the ones that will last you the entire game, if you allow it. There are certain things you can do. And I forget all the triggers, but I know it incorporates multiple NPCs, so. Just get rid of him. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Back up here. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's an item back here. I think it's just a soul item. I don't think it's anything big. Yeah, soul of a deserted corpse. These games are notorious for that, just kind of including items in tucked away places. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're just mediocre, so. And we got another halberd. There, watch my stamina. Gotcha. So, there are some times when you want to lock onto a person, sometimes when you don't, and knowing the difference is half the battle. Like that guy. He was getting ready to chuck a firebomb in a room full of these barrels. That would have been bad for us. Throwing knives. Throwing knives are good. Good for grabbing attention. Get rid of you. And this is... yeah. Okay, so this is the other side of that room where the spear guy came out of. You could see that kind of broken down door. Okay. And here we have Grey Rat. What's up, buddy? Nice to see you. It's been a while, actually.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you?
Not particularly. I could be.
No, you're from far
if you want me to.
And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash.
Yep. How does everybody know about that? It was never hinted at in any of the Souls games, and just like, there's a million of them in this game, and everybody knows exactly what the deal is.
Is a musty little town, not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind.
Oh, alright.
I may be
If
a
you
petty
repay me.
thief, but I've more wits than most royalty.
That's true. That is absolutely true, my
What do you
friend.
say then? Huh?
Yeah, I'll grant request.
Very
Just
well.
gotta give the ring to Loretta.
Place my faith in you.
Probably gonna be on the
I
way.
am Grey Rat of the Undead Settlement, and I promise to assist you.
So he is wearing one of those
Give this
thrall's
ring to
hoods,
Loretta at
and
the base of the
Lothric,
high
one of
wall.
the many bad decisions they've
Do
made over
your
the years
part,
is they've engaged in slavery,
I'll
and
do
those
mine.
thrall hoods signify slaves. And there he goes. He has now gone to Firelink Shrine. So Grey Rat is of definitely a lesser class, probably a slave or working class. It's not clear whether or not he's an actual slave, but we know he's a thief. He works his way through areas, just combing them for items and important stuff. And he'll actually sell some of that stuff to us. What his questline pertains is, once we get to certain areas, to say, hey, like, I saw you got to this area. Mind if I go in there and just pick up some stuff? And then, you know, as we progress, there'll be more and more things that he can pick up, and we'll just buy from him. Very interesting character in this game. Not a lot in terms of lore speculation. There's some stuff with Loretta, the old woman that we're going to be seeing in the, or kind of seeing in the Undead Settlement. Some connection there, whether or not it's his mother is up to speculation. His mother, perhaps grandmother. There's a lot to do with grandparents and just kind of that kind of line of family. That is persistent throughout this game, you know, because a lot of Dark Souls 1 was dealing with the children or the offspring of the main protagonists and having them usurp or overcome the mistakes of their parents' generation. Like with Gwyn, you know, he makes a bad decision, and through Gwendolyn et al., you kind of usurp that power. And in this game, it's a lot to do with that next generation line, the grandchildren line. Very interesting, actually. Some of that implications. It's just not just because of the name of the game, Dark Souls 3, third generation line, whatever. And here he comes. I actually do not want to fight him now. I am low on Estus. I have never been good at fighting those things anyway, so I'm gonna wait for him to circle around the courtyard, and then I'm gonna Team Rocket blast off. Yeah, he noticed me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a hard right. Wait for him to fire off his arrow. He is actually gonna come up. He's gonna chase us, and I kind of want to take care of him now. Let's actually try the jumping attack on him. Not bad. Good damage too. That's the nice thing about strength weapons, just in general. They typically do not have, like, the fastest animation time. It takes actually quite a bit of time to get through some of that stuff. But they hit for incredible damage. So you see a lot of these guys I'm going to be able to take out in 1 or 2 hits. That's honestly why I like dex weapons in these games a little bit more, because I like the fast hits. So forcing myself to play with, you know, and it's not like the Claymore is a true strength weapon. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a quality weapon through and through. And when I say quality, for folks that don't know, when you look at the attribute bonus down at the bottom, you see those 2 Ds there. True strength weapons will only get a higher bonus from strength. Dex weapons will get it from dex. When they're both equal like that, we call them quality weapons, and that's a holdover from Demon Souls. So, where they actually had the class quality weapons. They stopped using that class moniker for Dark Souls 1. So this actually unlocks a shortcut for us. Alright. This brings us down on when we first got to the High Wall of Lothric. There was 2 ways we can go. We took a left, where we could have gone right. We are now coming back around the left side, or the right side rather. Sorry, talking and battling at the same time. I ain't good at it. Fuck it. Doing all right so far. Not bad. There's a pupper. Oh, I forgot about you, you son of a bitch. One Estes left. Can I get through here? 2 puppers. Knock you down. Got you. You're dead. Yeah, this guy pops down when you get underneath that little awning there. Fantastic. Great. Alright, and this brings us back to our bonfire, and actually the end of the episode. I'm gonna travel to the Firelink Shrine. I'm actually gonna try to see if I can get some stuff out of Grey Rat. We will start that off in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I am the Orca Theory. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Do whatever the hell you want. Honestly, I don't care. Just pay your taxes, be good to one another, and don't cheat on your boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever you happen to believe in. Thank you, folks. I will see you in the next episode.